Homegirl just ain't getting it. Come on.
I didn't know how long my social media break was going to be, simply because I didn't know when I was going to get my creative back.
I knew as soon as I watched this video that it was just going to entice me to make a reaction video, so here we are. I can physically not wrap my mind around what is going on in this woman's life that makes her think that she can just keep disappearing for 2 weeks and then coming right back over.
I didn't know how long my social media break was going to be.
And over.
I stepped back, I took a social media break.
And over.
Just because I took a couple weeks off does not mean that I'm going anywhere.
So if you're new to this, I'm talking about Miss Brittany Dawn. A little bit of backstory is that Brittany Dawn is a fitness influencer on Instagram, YouTube. I think that's it. But she has scammed thousands of women out of their money by offering them programs to purchase like ebooks and things like that, as well as personalized macro plans for nutrition. So she did not live up to her end of the bargain, and she took these people's money and gave them cookie cutter plans. So she basically copy and pasted to everybody and then just took all their money and claimed that it was customized. Long story short, now we're back to present day, and she goes on this 2-week hiatus every 2 weeks. Goes off the radar, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, pops back up and says, I feel much better. I'm so glad that I took this break. It was much needed. I've never done this before. Here we are again. Brittany Dawn, you need to stay off social media for longer than 2 weeks, claiming that you've had this awakening and that it's all so much more clear to you now. People have said it time and time again. Take a break, like a long-term break. 6 months, a year and a half. Really get your life together and then come back and claim that you're a new person. She's still claiming that she has repaid everybody's money back. And I will give her this, that I have noticed over the last probably 2 days of her being, or 3 days being back on social media, that she's claiming that everybody's taken care of, and then they're coming forward and saying that they're not, and then she is then issuing them refunds. So I will give her a golf clap for actually issuing some refunds. Where she's getting this money, I have no idea. My understanding is that her family is very well off, so I'm sure that probably helps a little bit, as well as the people that keep watching her YouTube video. I don't even know what to say to this girl. Like, what is she doing? What's going on? Get off social media. Come back when it's calmed down. 2 weeks is not enough time for it to calm down. People are still very, very angry, especially the ones that you keep blocking. Stop blocking people. Stop changing the story. Stop doing things that make you look like the victim. You are not the victim. These poor people that you have scammed out of money are the victim. Stop giving motivational speeches and quotes and things like that, because it's not doing anything for you. It's making you look like a joke, which is basically what this is. So stop doing it. Oh my God. Seriously. So I'm not going to carry this on much longer. I did promise my subscribers that I would try and keep everybody informed, so this is what I'm doing. I know before, in my previous videos, I'm pretty monotone, pretty lax, pretty easygoing. I feel like this is just becoming so ridiculous that it's laughable. Honestly, like, go get a real job. You know, a real job, the one that is like the 9 to 5 that you claim that you don't clock into every day.
Most people don't realize that we can't just clock in and get to work. It's not a 9 to 5 job. It's not a job where as soon as you punch in, the dial starts, and so does your brain, and your workload starts.
Go get one of those, because then you will realize just how tired you are. Being an influencer is this generation's made up job description. This is the millennial job description that has become something that it never was. Everybody else had to go get a 9 to 5 or an 8 to 6 or whatever type of job to support their family. Go do that. When you're not able to be at home to run your errands, to go to doctor's appointments, take your kids places, and not be available 24 hours a day. And then come back and let the rest of us know just how much of a visionary you have become. When you are so tired that you can barely function and that you can't come up with creative ideas, come back then and let us know how you're doing, because the rest of the working class people of the world actually have to go out and do things for our families that we don't have time for. We have to make time. We only have 24 hours in a day, and with those 24 hours, we have to make 30 hours. So go do that. Go get a real job like the rest of the world, then come back. That's it. I'm signing off. Farewell.